Today we're going to cover how to do charts in Excel. We're only going to cover one format, one style, and this is a cheat in a way on how to do it and get past a lot of the step-by-steps that are out there. I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Then we're going to go to the file itself. This one already has plenty of inputted data. So we're going to just get it to the exact thing that we're looking at here. I'm not going to show you guys how to do this portion, which is how to put menus into it. We're just going to keep it simple here. So we have Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. As you can see here, let's say you wanted to make it to where it's easier to see which quarter goes where. Easily add some colors to it. If the breakdown's a little easier to see here, do the same thing and making it to where that's the case. Or let's say we want to get it to where there's some lines in between all of this, some borders. Okay, which is also something I call framing, just to associate the fact that you're putting a frame around something, but in the program itself, it's called borders. So we're going to go to Insert, and what we're going to be inserting is one of these, but we got to choose the data we're going to work from. So to cheat, we're just going to grab the top line here, and we're going to go with one of the easier ones to read, and it gives you a format like this. Now let's say I wanted to do the bottom one here, and I went in there and did that. As you can see, it gives me numbers at the bottom, not necessarily the dates that we're looking for. Now I could come across here and hold down Control and come across here. When doing that, as you can see, I ended up grabbing that one. There's a lot of issues that come from this way of doing things. First of all, you can see it's pulling the wrong data, and it put together forecasting numbers and all kinds of stuff like that that I just didn't want. So I'm just going to do the top line. I'm going to go ahead and build it. Now, as you can see here, there's this blue line that came up. And I can pull down that blue line and it changes what I'm looking at as far as numbers, but it keeps the dates correct. So this is how I could do multiple charting. Obviously, you have to keep it tall enough to where it can represent that. So I'm going to start with the bottom there, then I'm going to do it again. Now, just like anything, you have to do it multiple times in Excel. You can't just push one button and have it auto do everything. That would just be too easy. So I'm going to go ahead and make this small again. Or if you can't, well, you can do it through micros or macros, I guess. But we're not going to cover that because it's a little more complex. So there we go, got that one. Select again. This is a lot easier to do if you actually have a mouse. If you're working on a laptop like I am, then it's a little more difficult. And we're going to stop there because I'm pretty sure you get the idea as to what we're doing, how to do this. See you next class.